Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I'm doing a love reading for Leo today in all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or anywhere else that you might have it. Anyway, it's timeless in general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Mojo Tarot is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I'm going to be looking at who's coming toward Leo in love. Ooh, and our favorite Leo is in the house, Lioness Kitty Cat. Good morning. Thanks for being here. All right, Leo. And so I'm going to start. I always say this. I'm not going to start. I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays deck and the Light Seers. Yes, Light Seers wants to be used. Okay, so so first of all, who is this person coming towards Leo in love? Who are they? What's their situation? So we've got the King of Cups. Could have water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Five of Wands. And 10 of Cups. This person, they could be having some conflict with other people in their life or someone in particular, someone who they could have been maybe they're like coming out of a marriage or a long-term commitment. There's been a lot of fighting, arguing, yeah, definitely some conflict and struggle here. And they're choosing to take the high road. It feels like they're very emotionally balanced, and so it's been tough, but they're lifting their head high, and they are what is he holding? Oh, he's just holding the cup. I see. It's got a little handle there. um Lifting their head high. They're choosing to come from a place of love and connection. They don't like this conflict. So what how will you know who this person is? How will Leo know who this person is? Five of Cups. Hey, the sun made it. Welcome. Nine of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. This is somebody they could be very like happily single, or happy to be on their own, focusing on themselves. They're very independent. They're okay. So this is something that popped in my head earlier with these cards. This could be somebody from your past that you were fighting with, that you were in a long-term relationship, and there's sadness here. They could be coming to you with an apology about regrets that they have about what went down in the past between the two of you. Or they're just in the process of grieving a situation that has they're working on their abundance. They're very stable, um, doing pretty good, and they're ready for some kind of new connection. There's like this heart opening. Maybe they're going to make you an offer from the heart. Maybe this is something that you never even expected, because the pig is flying here. So, this it's like kind of out of the blue, like, what? Really? This person was kind of doing their own thing, and they're they're feeling sad about the past. So, la la la, how will this person, or how does this person think or feel about Leo? See Leo, 8 of Cups, King of Wands. That's you. And the 7 of Swords. They feel like you snuck away. Yeah, this is definitely feeling like somebody that you've dealt with in the past. They feel like you you snuck out of this situation, this connection that you two had. They weren't honest about it. Wait, how do they think and feel about you? Um, okay, so I was getting it turned around. By the way, roles can be reversed, so apply it as it fits. But they feel like you snuck away. You in the dead of night kind of thing. Like, you were most interested in um what you wanted to do. The King of Wands, I always say he's my hell yes guy. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And you were like, for whatever reason, they feel like you decided that you had greener pastures to go to. You had something else, and you walked away, swam away. But they feel like you weren't honest with them about what you were doing, that you just kind of, what's the term? Turn tail. You just you exited very quickly and quietly, or at least tried to. Um, and maybe you felt like you needed to, that you needed to kind of leave before things got crazy, because things were crazy, or have been crazy. Um, although yeah, maybe you were just trying to cut your losses, and felt like it was the best choice to just walk away from this person. So, how do you think and or feel about this person? How do you see them? How does Leo see this person? See, 5 of Wands again. You guys have had some difficulties in this connection. Page of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. See, you had some kind of long-term commitment. And got some kitty confirmation here. Um there was, it's like this connection was really strong, and you were you felt really you feel passionately for this person. But with this 5 of Wands, it's very odd, this Page of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Like, maybe this person is younger than you, or they have this very youthful kind of energy. Um, and it seemed I don't know, you see this person as somebody who's very, they're fun. They like to have a good time, and you see yourself as being able to spend the rest of your life with this person, except for the fact that you cannot get on the same page. You two really struggle seeing eye to eye. Um and there's a fair amount of arguing here, or that you've dealt with. Um what's hidden that you don't see? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Knight of Wands, and the King of Cups again. Oops. Um, okay. It's interesting. This person could have fire in their chart, or they could be, yeah, I feel like they're embodying this fiery energy, regardless of whether they have a lot of fire in their chart or not. But they're really focusing on um what what makes them happy, following their dreams, their passions, and they're really working on coming into this very emotionally balanced place. They have a lot of love. I'm definitely getting that they have some water in their chart. They're they're very fair, they're very compassionate and kind. And they're coming to, maybe because of what you two have been through, they're really just focusing on being balanced. Um, and they could be on some kind of spiritual journey. They could also be, it's possible that th- they've they're learning something new, like maybe they're going back to school. With the Hierophant, we have, it's a card of institutions, and they feel like I feel like they're recovering. Maybe they're preparing. Okay, so they're recovering from what happened, and maybe they're preparing themselves for some kind of new long-term commitment, like, regardless of who that's with, whether that's with you or somebody else. Like, I feel like they're focusing on themselves, so that they can be just a better version of themselves and ready for that next phase in their life. I want to clarify a little bit on this Knight of Wands, the World, and this King of Cups, 10 of Cups. Oh my God, 10 of Cups again, and the 10 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this was a really strong connection. There's so much love between the two of you. Um, and so, yeah, and then let's see, the Hierophant. I want to get one more. 10 of Wands. See, okay. Um, this person, they feel like they just need to cut their losses, let this cycle close out. They're focusing on themselves, on having a good time, because it was, despite the love that was here between you two, there was also a fair amount of conflict, like I've been saying. And this person is just like, it's been really heavy for them. It's been quite the burden. But it, there's spiritual growth. There's general kind of emotional, mental. There's been a lot of growth because of this situation. And this person is dedicated to going towards their happily ever after, whatever that looks like. They have a very healthy way of seeing relationships. It's like, well, if this one doesn't work out, I'm not going to cling to it. I'm going to recognize that it wasn't meant to work out, at least not right now. And I'm going to focus on me and the future. Um, and they're really working on letting go of the past. So and yeah, they're really, um, they're empowering. They feel very empowered, or they're empowering themselves through taking time on. He's got a singing bowl here. So they could be spending time meditating, um, taking sound baths, doing some kind of like sound therapy. Maybe that's part of what they're doing, is they're um, like going to school to do some kind of like healing modality, um, kind of spiritually based healing modality. So, what are their next actions towards Leo? We've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Empress, Taurus, and Libra. And sometimes I read the the Empress is Virgo as well. Um, and Temperance, Sagittarian energy. So I get that this person is not taking any action toward you currently. They are very focused on themselves. They're focused on um, understanding themselves better, developing their developing. I don't know if that's the right way. Like, yeah, like building their wisdom, developing their wisdom. I don't know. They're doing this kind of deep dive contemplation. Again, they're focusing on getting themselves balanced, being very patient with themselves, with the process of healing after you walked away. And with the Empress here, it's like they could be going through some kind of glow up. Um, they're not. They've decided that they're not going to chase you. If you chose to walk away, that's your choice, and they're gonna let you do what you need to do. And meanwhile, they're just like, they're in this energy of learning how to nurture themselves, um, learning how to be more in touch with their intuition, really working on their own stability, and so that they can get the most out of what has happened here. So, potential outcome, we have the Queen of Swords, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Wheel, and the Queen of Cups. Now we have the King and the Queen of Cups on the table, which is a divine match. Um, Queen of Swords, putting up putting up the hand and the sword. Let's see. Okay, hang on a second. Um, this Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, Wheel, Three of Cups. Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Okay. So I feel like there's all this healing that's happening. This person is they they could be, or they're going to end up being in a place where they have a choice to make. Or maybe this is you. And really focusing on, I don't know, this 3 of Cups here that's clarifying the wheel. There's change here in, like, maybe this person is just, they're focusing on spending time with their loved ones, friends, family, um, and this is helping to change things in their life, or this is what you're doing. This this 2 of Wands, whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's I feel like it's this other person, because I feel like you're really embodying this King of Cups. No, wait, that's them, right? Because that was their next. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. um, so you're the Queen of Cups, and you're in the process of healing because they walked. No, you walked away from them. Oh my God, it's so confusing. Yeah. So ultimately, there's this, because there could be somebody else in the mix. I just have to say, like, there could be a third party situation on either of your ends, or both of you. Like, you both could, um, or yeah, somebody here could be deciding to move in a new direction with somebody else, um, or they're in a connection with somebody else, and then they realize that they they want to make a change, and so they need to choose between two, like you and somebody else, or you're in this kind of situation. Whatever it is, there's this the somebody setting really strong boundaries because of feeling hurt. The battle, this, yeah, like, your dynamic is so, um when it's good, it's really good, and when it's bad, it's really not good. It's really, I don't want to say it's really bad, but it's, you two have been through it. And somebody here is like, you can come in all you want with, I mean, this 3 of Cups could even be this, like, desire for reconciliation. And somebody's putting up their hand and like, hang on, not so fast. You can't just come in here after everything that we've been through. Someone's, they're licking their wounds, they're working on healing. And if the other one is coming in and saying, okay, let's try again, the one who's being approached is like, I'm not so sure about this. Let's talk. We need to have an honest conversation. That for sure is going to happen. There's going to be a conversation between the two of you about what went down. This could help to um, change the dynamic. There's definitely a choice here to be made. That is, I don't know. I'm almost getting like, somebody doesn't want, they don't want to make a choice if they feel like they're not going to win. So there's almost like a, well, I'm going to like if I make this choice and this person doesn't want to go along with this with me, then I'm going to have somebody else as a fallback. And again, I can't tell who's who here, but no matter what, there's going to be a conversation that I think is going to help bring some clarity. Hopefully, will it? Will is there going to be clarity? Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think that this is like you two are going to you're going to be talking about, like, practically speaking, how is this going to work? Somebody's really impulsive here. There's some, so either you or this person has a tendency to run away when the going gets tough. So there, I feel like there's going to be a conversation about that. There's also yeah, a conversation about logistics. How is this going to work? Like, even if you're just kind of tying up loose ends, you're like, well, let's just at least um like be in a good place, work things out so we can move on, be friends or whatever. How what does that look like? Knight of Cups. So many knights here. Um and the love. See, the love is here too. It's like somebody's wearing their heart on their sleeve, and like, in this conversation, it's like, what's how do we deal with this practically speaking, because we have a lot of love for each other. And there could be a conversation, also the conversation could also include, like, somebody's very impulsive, and they're not always reliable. They can be pretty reckless at times. And so, yeah, ultimately you two are going to be talking about this, getting on the same page, maybe. um I feel like at least resolving things to a point where you both can feel, you can feel okay with where you're at in this connection, however that looks. So yeah, let me get some advice from the Elemental Oracle. Hey, Linda is here. So great you joined us. Thank you. Okay, we've got speed and movement, number 42. Dark matter and mystery, 38. Oh boy. And we've got ignition and fire, number 8. This one has been popping out a lot lately. um you want to focus on, let's see. Let me get a You're going through some kind of transformation in how you communicate. You're building up your personal power, your drive, your will to make things happen, or there's a need to. Ultimately, you want to stay focused on what what motivates you. What gets you what gets you excited? What lights your fire? I feel like because of this situation that you've been in, your fire has been kind of dampened, and I feel like you're meant to explore, you're meant to dive in very deeply to what's important to you. This is a part of your transformation. You you're meant to move into, like, she's got this kind of like portal behind her, and there's something about like, um I'm almost getting like moving to the next dimension or to another dimension, tapping into some kind of um sacred energy. There's kind of this sacred geometry thing that's going on here, and somehow that's going to help you. It's going to help you with knowing how to proceed in this connection, maybe, or coming to terms with, get one more, snow and silence. Coming into balance within yourself. There's time for speed and movement and getting something started, and there's time for silence and quiet and non-action. It's like taking action towards what you want, and then just waiting, like kind of cultivating your own patience within your life. Everything goes in cycles, and I feel like this is all about you getting in touch with w- with that understanding. Ultimately, this connection is, it's, uh, the word scrambling is coming to mind, but that's not quite right. It's like you're being reconfigured through this experience. It's helping you to feel your own power, to recognize where you hold yourself back. And it's time for you to reclaim your energy wherever you might have had any kind of energy leaks. This is you. It's really important to focus on um, maintaining and the word, what's the word, maintaining and containing your energy, not letting it leak out where it's going to leave you depleted and sad. So anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, and I just saw 3333. That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah! And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.